Hello friends, my name is Dil Sandhu and I'm a CICC licensed immigration consultant. Today we'll talk about a very important thing which is basically confusing a lot of people, specifically students who have a lot of part-time and full-time experience and they don't know how to calculate that experience when they apply under Canadian experience class or federal skilled worker category or federal skilled trades category. So we'll go into those details and try to understand how the calculation is done. So let's go right into it. So first, a quick recap of the work experience requirement. For Canadian experience class, you need to have at least 1 year of skilled work experience in Canada in the last 3 years. And it could be full-time in one or more jobs or equal in part-time. Similarly, for federal skilled worker category, at least from the eligibility perspective, you need to have at least 1 year of continuous work within last 10 years in your primary occupation to be eligible. It again can be full-time at one or more jobs or equal amount in part-time. And for federal skilled trades category, you need to have at least 2 years of full-time work experience in skilled trade within the last 5 years before you apply. And you can get into complete details on the website or also on the ministerial instruction as to how and what other requirements are for work experience. But for our discussion today, we will actually see how the calculation happens. Now, how is full-time work experience calculated? So one scenario could be if your hours you're working per week is 30 hours or more. For example, if you're working for 30 hours per week, so the time to complete 1 year of full-time work experience is 1 year. So the calculation is that you have 30 hours and you times 52 weeks and it comes to 1560 hours. So that is the requirement to meet the 1 year of full-time work experience. Whether in Canada, whether outside Canada, does not matter. Let's say if you worked for 40 hours per week. So time to complete 1 year of full-time experience is still 1 year. So anything above 30 hours is not counted towards the experience, right? In calculating the full-time work experience. So the calculation still remains the same. So 30 hours per week times 52 week is 1560 hours. So anything above 30 hours is not counted. So if you worked for 60 hours per week, you know where I'm going, right? So it's still going to take you 1 year to complete 1 year of full-time work experience. So the calculation is 30 hours per week times 52 weeks, 1560 hours. Anything above 30 is not counted. So the another scenario is, for example, if you worked part-time, for example, if you're working less than 30 hours, right? So if you work 15 hours per week, so the time to complete 1 year of full-time experience is 2 years. So the calculation is simple. It's 15 hours times 104 weeks, which is basically you have 52 weeks in a year. So you have 2 years basically to complete that. So 15 hours times 104 weeks is going to be 1560 hours, which is what is the requirement to be 1 year experience. So it will take you 2 years to complete 1 year of full-time work experience. Now, let's look at if you work 20 hours per week. So part-time is not just 15 hours per week. It could be 20 hours per week. It could be 29 hours per week. It could be 5 hours per week. So it could be anything for that matter. So if you work 20 hours per week, so time to complete 1 year of full-time experience is going to be 1.5 years. Why and how? So the calculation is 20 hours per week times 78 weeks, and you will achieve the 1560 hours, which is the requirement for 1 year of full-time work experience. So it will take you 1.5 year to complete 1 year of full-time work experience. There could be another scenario. For example, you worked 6 months full-time, right? So that's anyway counted as 6 months, and you have worked 15 hours per week for the rest of the time. To complete the 1 year, you will have to then work for 6 months plus 1 year. So 1.5 years is what would it take you to complete the full 1 year experience in that particular scenario. So if you need my help, my contact information is my mobile and WhatsApp number is +1 437 848 7200. Email is info@dilimmigration.com. Website is www.dilimmigration.com. And my YouTube handle is @RealDilSandhu. You will find many other useful videos for your consumption. I hope this video was valuable to you. If it is, then please do subscribe and like this video. Thank you.